Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Tonight we are of course returning to Dyson Sphere. But, before we do, I wanted to show everyone something I learned today, or yesterday. And this works allegedly for all Unity games. If anyone's been playing Dyson Sphere, they know how the screen will capture your mouse, and you won't be able to take your mouse off the screen without doing something to Alt-Tab out of the game, hitting the start button, so this kind of things. Hey, Phasian. So I wanted to show this off on stream. I show it off in my video for Factory Town tomorrow as well, but for those of you who are watching one and not the other, you'll get it, and if you're watching both of them, you'll get it twice, and maybe you'll learn something. Okay, so if you open up Steam correctly, there we go. If you open up Steam, then and you go to the properties of the Unity game you're playing, you add this parameter into the launch options here. Dash pop-up window. You need the dash. If you add this parameter into the settings for the game, and then you launch the game, then also disable full screen, then you will be able to get your cursor to leave the game without messing you up. Just a little PSA. And if that's useful for someone, I'm glad it helps. If it's not, then I'm glad it helps. All right, so let's go ahead and load in to our game and see what we're doing. I forgot what we were doing at the end of the last stream. Looks like, we were getting ready to make the little crystals. Right. How many of these do we have left? Okay. The silicon crystals. Should we set up another line of silicon smelting? I'm thinking the answer to that is probably yes. Let's go ahead and do that. And then 1, 2, 3, come back this way. That is assuming we don't run out of materials. And then there. Did I do that wrong? I guess I did. That means that one's probably wrong too. Let's do... I also learned something else new. If you tab while you have a blueprint using the copy inserters, it gets rid of the inserters. And then you tab again and it puts the inserters back. So no more of my fretting about accidentally connecting the wrong things, because you can tab to switch modes. That's good to know. Okay, so here on the bold line, and then here on this line should be what we need. All full of tips today, everyone. Oh, that's not right. Do as I say and not as I do. I believe that's what my father always taught me. I don't know, I wasn't listening. So, we'll get this set up fairly quickly here, and then we can head back to our other world, our home world, and work on orbital collection on the gas giant. But we need to do these important things first. And we're out of Mark II belts. Because of course we are. And I made some green engines. That's another thing we need to work on pretty soon, is a different engine setup here on this planet. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. There we go. And that should get us a few more of those. And then I should have done this a bit differently. Like a bit differently. Okay, can I dump some of the silicon in here? Maybe. Do I need to? Yeah, we'll dump those 3 in. No need to have more than one stack. We don't use it that much, so. Alright, let's look at those silicon crystals before we leave here. See how many we want to make. One silicon every 2 seconds makes one silicon crystal. I think we could probably start with like a row of 12 of these, just as a starter. And of course I've crowded myself in slightly too much here. Do this over here differently, maybe. I don't like it. I've set myself up in the wrong spot. Well, you know what? Crap. Yeah, let's do it over here. Although, could do this slightly differently. How much foundation and solar panel do I have? Enough. Do this differently yet. Okay, there we go. And then let's take Mark II conveyor. I guess that's all the further we can go. I'm going to leave this at no filter for right now. And I want to come out here and do this one. And I want a... yeah. Change this to these. Oh, I did that wrong too. This can go like this. We can put one on this side. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. One on this side. Okay, and then we do, we can just use Mark 1s, I suppose. If we do input, output, input, output. What does the power pole look like with this? Oh yeah, that's plenty good. Okay, good. Then we can copy these a few times. I don't have any smelters. Who used all my smelters? I don't have any magnetic rings. Let's go steal some from our circuit stuff over here. Okay. And then I'm out of iron. But we might get enough out of this anyway. I didn't want to set up a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I also don't know how much we're gonna use these. We don't have a use for them yet. I just wanted to get something set up of them since it's one of the only things we don't have yet. We don't have enough sorters. Iron. That's not iron. That's not iron. Where's my iron at? No. We have iron here, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Bit of that. And then I need to make them. There. And then power. I think we'll go there. And that should be able to be twice that long, but... or I missed one. Sorter Mark III cargo stacking. Oh, that's right, we went back to the upgrades because of... interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, I did do that incorrectly. And there. And then I guess we gotta connect this to something. There we go. And you can be those. And I believe that takes care of it all. If I set everything up correctly. They all appear to be working. Yep, I think we are good. We have quite the noise. Alright, so I think we can head back to the home world now. Find our way out of here. Well, there's the Dyson swarm. There we are. Okay, gravity well. Thank you. Let go. Wrong button. Maximum speed for the power we have right now. Okay, and we are where? Always on the wrong side of the planet. Not always, but, you know. All right. There's our charging station. Let's take a look at these orbital collectors while we're charging up. So they need an interstellar station, some blue engines, some thrusters. That's right, we needed to expand the thrusters, and we need to charge accumulators. Let's set all that up. We are charged up. Let's grab 2 stacks fuel. We need to tweak the build for the ships here, so that we also output to. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to delete this, and I want to copy this here, almost. Now I want to copy this to here. And then I want to delete this. Put those into there instead. Let's just have a couple of stacks of these. Hopefully that's enough. And then we'll put these into the box of their own. Here. Okay, I really don't want crazy odd number. That. That appears to not work. No, it's working. Oh, we don't need this craziness anymore. Nice. Okay, so let's see. What do we need else? Blue engines and the full accumulators. We have blue engines not there. There? No, over here. No, I was right before. They're over here. Get a few of those. Probably too many. And the accumulators. How are those made? Those need those crystals we just set up and didn't put into an interstellar. You idiot. Let's see. I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We can get some smelters here, and we can burn through the silicon we have. It's here. Probably get some belt too, since we know we were low on that. And then sorters, probably. Yeah, if I want to have some Mark 1s, at least. Okay, and then we can set up a small smelting line here, making those. probably enough, and I guess I should have done the recipe first. And the copy pasta. And I guess I should have also done... Nope. Not gonna work. The sorters, but that's okay. That should be more than enough. Excuse you. There we go. Okay, that looks familiar. We have a few to go through, so we'll just smelt all this into these. I don't see a reason why not to. So that's like empty accumulators, and then we need to have this thing to charge them with. Hey, Jay Allman, welcome. Thanks for climbing the first. I don't remember how many of these we needed. Well, I guess it depends on how many of these we want. Didn't I just pick up a bunch of those? What did I just spend all those on? Accumulators? Yep. Yep. Okay, let's get a bunch more. Like, a lot more. We need to fill the accumulators. Right. Where's did we make the chargy thing? Yes, we did. Somewhere we made the chargy thing. There it is. Just gonna make it down here because I don't know any better.
You have built a powerful energy exchanger and can use it to quickly fill the accumulator with the surplus electricity in the grid. You can also release the electric energy stored in the full accumulator with the same speed. With a stable logistics guarantee, it can continuously supply the grid with power.
Okay. So I guess we go from, we'll just say a box. Into a box. I guess. With it looks like belts. Yes, it does. For now. I mean, we'll do something real later, but for now, that should work out fine. Okay, thing. There. Perspective. And then, let's see, where did they go? Here? Really? They charge that fast? Oh, charge. Yeah, they don't charge that fast. Ha! There we go. They're charging now, though. That is a freaking awesome building. Look at that. That might be the best looking building so far. That is awesome. Alright, that's going to be my screenshot for tonight, I think. More of those fancy crystals? A few. Guess I should make these someplace. And then we're out of iron. Well, that we can probably find. Yeah, it's what it looks like. It looks like some sort of weird energy weapon. I like it. Okay. Where are my accumulators at? Why am I not... Oh, they're there. I forgot I had solar panels in my inventory. Nice, and it shows a different color here for how what energy is using to charge the accumulator. It won't overdraw, so if we need to do that, then we can. And then in a full implementation of this, these would be stored in a box, and they would discharge into the power network, presumably only when they need to. Which I would like to see. But that's pretty awesome. Awesome looking building. What do we have? 13, 14, a lot. So we definitely need to have a setup making these and feeding them into or through one or more energy exchangers, and then having those be ready for us to grab. We also should make another one of these and see how that works with the accumulators too. Yeah, you're chewing through them slowly. We're gonna need more. We need a lot more. That's not what I wanted. This is what I want. No, that's not what I want either. This one. Okay. We've got plenty of crystals and plenty of engines now, at least. And let them start working. Let's take a look at what it takes. What else we need to make these? More thrusters. There's some. How many? 20. Okay, more blue engines. Okay, and then now we need more charge. Dump these back in there, or into there I should say. Not back, but in. Steel. And more. Steel is here. Let's steal some. No. Oh, I forgot I was putting in the thing here. Wait a minute, we don't have any? Where am I sending those? Oh, I'm sending those to the mall. Right, forgot about that. Now that we have many there, we have none there, actually. We're using them all. Oh, we're making these in the friggin' mall now. You dummy. Can't use too many interstellar or planetary logistics stations. Let's get some more. Okay. I know I have some more accumulators in here somewhere. There. Thrusters. Make one more. Come on, make one more. Thank you. I don't think we can try and go out and place these. Once we get 20 more accumulators charged. I'm done making them, so that means we should have... Unless I missed some of my inventory. Should have 20 here. Look, we do. Excellent. One more of those. Oh, we tore through all that already. That didn't take long. We'll dump those back in. Practically out of blue engines, so we timed that one pretty well. Okay. So let's go to the gas giant then, and see what kind of trouble we can cause. Or sorry, I don't think it's a gas giant. It's a ice giant. It'll be around here somewhere. Should literally be in orbit of it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Find the equator. That's not it. This, I think, must be it right here. No. The heck is the equator on this thing? Gas giants are big, everyone. Spoiler alert. They are big. There it is. Found the equator. Okay, and then they have to be built so far from each other.
You have built an orbital collector, which can collect the resources of this gas giant automatically. The logistics vessel will come to pick up the cargo as long as you set these resources as interstellar demand at other sites. Furthermore, to maintain the collector working, the collected resources will be transferred to energy in the first place.
Okay, so this ice giant has 0.55 per second fire ice and 0.26 per second hydrogen. I have a spreadsheet that I did, and Calderon tested it and said that it works. Let me see if I can... I haven't done this, but let me see if I can hook up Excel to OBS and show you this calculator that I did. Hey Jake, welcome. I'm going to place that last one, just to get it done. Are we burning through our fuel? A little bit, not too bad. Okay. Let me see if I can get Excel here connected up. Thanks for the resub, Jake. No, that's not what I wanted. What did I do with this thing? Oh, I know what I did with it. Now I've screwed up my whole screen. Okay. Yes, this is mine. I can enable editing. Now let's see if I can capture this properly. Let's see. What is it called? Window capture. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Okay. There we go. Excellent. So, this is the calculator I created. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. So, we can get these numbers from the stats here on the Giant. Here. We just did logistics drone carrying capacity. Well, that's handy. So, we have 0.26 hydrogen, and we have 0.55 fire ice. So what this calculator does is it takes into account what the advisor was just nattering about there a minute ago, where the collectors automatically take the fuel they need to power themselves before they give the fuel to you or to anybody else. And then we also need to take into account our current range utilization, which is level 2. So this is 1.2, and then we have 6 orbital collectors. So we can expect to get just over 5 hydrogen per second and just under 11 fire ice per second, just from the 6 collectors we have combined. Which is pretty good, I guess. Head down here. So we're going to want to have another interstellar station, probably, to pull this content. Where do we want to put this? Someplace where we're going to make graphene, which is going to be, I don't know, maybe out here someplace? Probably the best, maybe the best place? Out here where we have some land. Let's see, this one. Hey, Future Boy. Welcome. So, if anyone's interested in this calculator, I guess I need to get rid of it. I will, I'll post it in my Discord, in the Dyson Sphere channel. And then you can go ahead and snag it and, use it to your heart's content. Alright, that's all we got. So, let's see. How about if we do some long distance power here? And then a short one there. Let that charge up. We can put in some of these and some of these. And then we want to, we're going to pull in fire ice. And we want to take a look at that fire ice to graphene recipe. Let's do remote demand. And there they go. Lift off. Nice. And that graphene recipe is this one. So 2 fire ice, oh boy, more hydrogen, become 2 graphene and 1 hydrogen, which means we're going to need to get rid of that hydrogen. So let's go ahead and set this up to be graphene and hydrogen. And those are made in... Wait a minute, it doesn't say... Oh, chemical facility. Okay. Why doesn't it say there? That's kind of... Oh, there it is. It says chemical facility right there at the top. Okay, chem plants. How many of these do we want? Well, if we say this uses 1 per second, 2 per 2 seconds, so let's go with 12 for now. We have 20, so that's enough, based on my math. Let's go with... Well... Yeah, that'll work. I'm out here with the fire ice. Actually, I'm going to leave that at none for right now. Just so we can establish the shape here. And then... maybe like this. Should I just do 3 belts down the middle? Let's just do 3 belts down the middle. Do this easy mode. You're making this one. If we can do 3 belts down the middle, can we do 3 belts down the middle like this? With chemical plants? Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So let's see, this one has to go... Yeah, I think we can. Out graphene. Out hydrogen. In fire ice. This one's going to go out graphene. Out hydrogen. And in fire ice. Does that work? I think that works. Either that or I'm crazy. Which, let's be honest, it could be either one. Put up a few for now. You're putting your money on crazy? Me too, future boy. Me too. Put this down there. That goes there. And then these can go in and in. And then this one gets filtered for fire ice. Let's see how it works. This isn't all we need, but this is a start. This is only 6. We need twice as many. Looks like it's working to me. Hey, Roadster. Welcome. Is water wet? That is the great question. Hey, Future Boy. Thank you for the bits. You've got 1,000 bits on crazy. Yes, me too. Me too. A little bit more there. And then power. And I'm out of power poles. Small. Come on. There you go. Alright, so that should be good. That should consume a full belt of fire ice. A full level 2 belt. I've sort of standardized on level 2s. One of those kind of meh things, like somewhere between I don't know and who cares. But this will give us a copious amount of graphene. Way more than we had before. Effectively, oops, nope, we want that 100. We need to burn through this hydrogen though too, at some point. This will give us, what was it, 1 per second of graphene? Looks like it. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Let's go look at our deuterium fractionization ring here. I'm guessing it's jammed up. Excuse me. I'm guessing it's jammed up because there's too much deuterium now. Boy, I guessed correctly. Alright, and we can move again. And then hopefully they will, they'll take some of that hydrogen off our hands. We sure ain't burning through it enough. That's a good point. He's cheating. Unfair advantage. Okay, so we definitely want to. Yeah, that's kind of, I kind of do a little bit of that, but I have a copious amount of laziness involved, so it ends up being somewhere in between. So we have 10 fire ice per second. That's almost the 12 that we're belting right now, which is kind of why I did what I did. If I went up in my spreadsheet to 7 collectors, that would give us just over 12. So that's probably what I should do, is add another collector to that. But what else should we do next? We should probably do some science, because we're sitting here doing nothing with science. Let's actually do science, though, not upgrades. We're going to need these. These are the structures that we need eventually for the Dyson Sphere. And also for these. Yeah, for the rockets, for Dyson Spheres, but we don't need them just yet unless they're used for something else. This is what we need. We need to have carbon nanotubes made out of graphene and titanium. Let's do that. Casimir crystal also needs graphene, and there's a source of hydrogen to burn. That'll be useful. Those are the titanium crystals, I think. Particle colliders, going to make a different deuterium recipe. 10 hydrogen makes 5 deuterium instead of 1 hydrogen making 1/100th of a deuterium. A little bit better odds there. Right now we need to burn through the hydrogen, so it's not that great. And I'm kind of meh on those. Let's go ahead and pick these Casimir crystals as well. And then maybe this structure here. And then, how are we doing on power, by the way? Not you. Yeah, we're doing great. For now. So as soon as the carbon nanotubes are done, let's look at maybe finding a place to set these up. Although we need to go back to the other planet and set up the logistics for the crystals that are available in the interstellar network, like I should have done to begin with. I wonder if we should make these on the other planet. I think we should. We have iron there. We have blue engines there. There you are. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, we have 20 million iron there, so we should be fine with that idea. The only short thing we have is the lack of silicon to make the blue engines themselves. Right? No, the lack of coal to make the blue engines themselves. We don't need silicon for that chain. The processors are the ones that are taking the silicon up. But I wanted to look at that world again. There we are. Yeah, we only have 234,000 coal there. So. Well, let's gather up the stuff we might need. Let's see. These are made... Not there. These are made in an assembler. We have 50 in change. Should get rid of those 23 Mark 1s. I'm never going to use Mark 1 assemblers again. I probably shouldn't even put them in a box. But I am me, I guess. Okay. And then belt. Yes. Sorters, yes. Splitters, yes. Yeah. Too late now, too much effort to change. What? I think we'll take these crystals with us, since they're no use to us here. Actually, we should even take this with us, because we should charge this on the other world where we have the ray receivers aplenty. Oh, yeah. Yeah, at least until I do the upgrade to them all. And what's going on with red science? Is it that they're not... They're getting enough. If they're all running, I don't know. It's just it maybe not had enough. It had as much buffered up. Let's come down here and grab some more fuel. Can we make the Deuteron cells yet? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We should set that up too, and actually do away with this one. Let's disconnect that. Dump that hydrogen into here. Take us 2 stacks of these. And get out of here. We'll let that run out, and we'll set up the Deuteron cells when we come back. Take notes. Somebody write that down. Where's my son at? Oh, down there. There she blows. Kappa Columbae 1. There we are. We have a lot more silicon available at Kappa Columbae 4, so I'm not that worried about silicon. At that stage, we can either... Actually, what I probably would do is take a page out of Calidorn's book and make Kappa Columbae 1 a forge world. And start doing all of our smelting and stuff back here. face planted. Okay, power charging zone here. And you can have what's left of those. Okay. Are these things used anywhere else? Not yet. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't... Ooh, we got the carbon nanotubes already. Nice. I'm kind of glad that I didn't put those in the interstellar network, those crystals, because they're probably not really going to be needed there. Let's just go set up another planetary station. We can do that down here. And then we can set up the assemblers to make these things that I don't know how many we're going to want. Okay, what are we making? I just forgot already. Oh, the accumulators. Here. Hey, Psycho Trooper. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. How you been? So let's see. Every 5 seconds we need 6 iron, 6 engines, 4 crystals to make 1 accumulator. We're gonna have to upgrade our engines, our blue engines, something fierce. Because yeah, that's not good. We don't have that many being made. I can't remember what we're making, but it's something like 2. I don't think it's going to tell us. But because I'm more thinking about capacity than... Yeah, it's not going to tell us. So we need to have a lot of crap. I think we could do 2 belts down the middle, and 2 belts on either side. If we went down the middle here with crystals, we brought back the accumulators here, then we could go... Probably should move this over a little. So the grid change. Yeah. Wait, it's just going to snap to which grid? Okay, this snaps to the local grid. So we need to go over by 1 square. That's good enough. And then we'll come out here with one of the things, and out here with the other of the things. Oops. Go there. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift sub for Psycho. And that. And we'll have engines and iron on both sides. And I think we're probably going to be able to support a few of these for right now. But this will give us the ability to expand quite a bit. Maybe we'll do 3 on each side, I guess. That's probably more than enough at this stage. Actually, we're going to need that. There. And I guess I should have not put all these down. Nice. Alright, so this goes into here and into here. You go out there, in there, out there, in there. Two, three. 2, 3. That'll give us 6 every 5 seconds, which is barely. Not even 1 per second. But these are accumulators. This isn't rocket science. And we're going to need more than this. We're going to need another station. So, that can't go there. That has to go here. And now I'm thinking maybe I should not do that either. I'm gonna change my mind a few times, because why not? Okay, so that'll go in. This will come out with whatever number 1 is, crystals. Those, and then this is accumulators. Cut that down, and cut this way down. And then here on the other end. Ooh, this is not good either. Because when I add more... Crap. It's, we'll call it a Factorio cousin. How do I want to do this? I'll do it, and then we can just make... I have a thought of what I can do later, maybe. It's all about the factory and not at all about the aliens or combat or any of that shenanigans. And this is going to be iron and blue engines. Guess I could drop some ships in here. And in here. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. Yeah, they're the same, so it doesn't matter. It's all about the Pentiums, baby. We'll do something like that. Okay, let's demand. Let's demand that, and then cut this way back down again. There we go. Should have done that first. Demand? Demand. Defragging my hard drive for thrills. Got me 100 gigabytes of RAM. How much power do we have at this place? And do we have any coal power going, or are we all... Are we all relying all on solar and ray receivers, which is, I guess, still solar. I believe that is the case. This is 127,000 of our coal, so there's another patch somewhere. Anybody see it? Probably on the other side of the planet here somewhere. There it is. Right along the equator, though. 107. 127, 107 is 234. Alright, so we have iron, we have engines, we have accumulators. Nice. So, we could just set that goofy thing up right here. We can make this be full accumulators, I assume. Yes. Nope. That goofy bubble thing. There it is. Goofy bubble thing that's the best animation, or best building in the game. That goes there. We want this to charge. And conveyor belt out with empty guys on it. And a conveyor belt in. With full guys on it. I put that too close to the tower. Dang. That's a bummer. We're gonna have to fix that, I guess. Okay. Delete that, and we're going to move it, oops. Yeah, that's what I want. Move it away from the tower a little bit, just so that I can get a good picture, because that is a awesome building. Pictures are important. Oops. Come on. There we go. Not what I wanted, game. There we go. And you're going to charge. And now the sun has set. And so has the Dyson Swarm. I wanted the Dyson Swarm in the background. Dang it. Okay, don't put your cursor on the thing, Wally. There we go. That's a good picture. Maybe I can get the Dyson Swarm in the background for one later. Alright, so we're charging those now, which is great. How much power are we consuming? No, I don't want to look at that. This. Not a lot, which is good, because it's all solar. So at some point we need to tear up the solar equatorial belt, because it's useless. But then do something else. Okay, what's next? Now that we have the accumulators, we could put them in the interstellar network. We will need to make some more collectors eventually with them, so it's probably not a bad idea. Go see what we have open. That one's open. Full accumulators. Make this kind of small here. So we unlock, what did we just unlock? I forgot what we just unlocked. Oh, the carbon nanotubes. Yeah, we should probably go work on those. We're gonna go back to the other world to do that. But we have our full accumulators available in our network now, so we should be able to just go and do. There's the swarm again. And where's our planet? Must be down there someplace. Nope, up there. We also need to set up those Deuteron Fuel Rods, so we probably should do that, actually, first. Since once we burn through the fuel we have, we won't have any left, so we need to get that set up. And we're going to have to go around the horn here. And smash down. Power. Over here. Didn't use very much power this time, at least. I'm waiting. There we go. Actually, let's go ahead and delete that. You can have those. I guess I didn't need that much. You can have that back. Okay, let's see. The deuterium fuel rods now are going to cost us deuterium, clearly. Blue engines. Oh man, we need to set up blue engines. And titanium alloy. So we have all that coming in or in here already. So we just need a place. Let's go find another place here. Oops. Yeah, Trailer-san. Welcome. Been a while. Maybe we could just do this here. We need more foundation, though. Where did I set that up at? Here? Nope. That's iron and steel. That's green engines. Here we are. There we go. Take it all. Okay. Oh, that was the solar panel we got for free that I set up ages ago. Ha! Okay. Let's see. One of these planetary logistics station thingies. And then... And we unlock Casimir crystals. Carbon nanotubes. I have no idea how many of these we're going to need. I seriously don't, because the only thing I know they're used for is mini fusion power stations. Yeah, it would be nice to have a little, like a sign of some kind. But I think these are used for science, too. Where are we at? Here we are. Here? Unless they're used in these. And they are. Oh, there's another use for the crystals, too. And more plastic? Is that plastic? Little tubes, are they plastic? Little sticks? Yeah. Yeah, that's all about showing off, I guess. And that's not a great word, but oh, we are out here. Let's see. You've got 19. You've got 2,000. You've got 24,000. Can we make this take another one of these? Do that. And then I should set another one up on this one, since this has 24,000. I'll get rid of this original starter node here. Let's take this out. Put one of these in here. Don't have the machine. Only we had a mall nearby. Did I just see the power flashing? No. Wait, yes I did. Houston, we have a problem. Need more power. Well, we can set up some more of the ray receivers. I mean, set them up here, that is. Blue engines. I think we have one here. We have one in my inventory. That should be good. I think... I should put this down differently. Like so. Yeah. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Dump that all into there. And let's put down some amount of this there, there, and there. Disconnect the power and cause all kinds of problems temporarily, and there. And now these are going to start ramping up. They have to take a little while to ramp up, but hopefully we will be producing enough power then. Hopefully. Is that full already? It is full already. Oh, I meant to set up those deuterium. Oh, maybe that's what we should do here instead of the That's what we're supposed to do here, not the graphene yet, or the nanotubes yet, but the what's that funny stuff? Spiniform stalagmite. Okay. The Deuteron Fuel Rods. I don't know how many we're gonna want of these either. But needs a lot of deuterium. Deuterium every 6 seconds. We set up 6 that would use 10 deuterium. That's probably a good number. The problem is we're going to need 2 of these again, because we have 3 items in and 1 item out. But maybe we should have deuterium all by itself. I also need some more drones here. Did I saw my drone set up here? Did I move the drones into the mall? I did. Okay. If I just do one dedicated station for deuterium, and the other ones have titanium. Was it the blue engines? I've forgotten already. Yeah. And then output store Deuteron Fuel Rods, or Deuteron Fuel Rods. And then we do just 6 of these, which would be way more than enough, I would think. We can do a belt going in. We can do a belt coming out containing titanium. And we can do a belt coming out containing blue engines. Where's my filter settings? Okay, now it's working. We're gonna be able to do this with assemblers. No. Let's put them all on one side then. That means this needs to be longer. A lot longer. Okay, this is gonna make... What are we making? Deuteron Fuel Rods. Well. Maybe I shouldn't do this way. This is where I hem and haw, folks. No, I'm gonna change my mind. Changing my mind. Changing my mind. Okay. Let's see. These are both input belts. Input, 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 input. Okay. And then we can have the hydrogen belt coming this way. And actually it doesn't even need to be near this long. And then we can have the running out of belts belt over here. Or deuterium, not hydrogen. Well, I guess it is hydrogen, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then this can go in there, out there, in there, and out there. 2, 3, and 3. Okay, then we can have another one of these over here. And that can be deuterium alone. Okay, power. Deuterium will demand the whole thing. And then demand these, and supply those. Here they come. Nice. Okay, we have new power now. And those can actually be used in the mini fusion. Where the heck am I at? There I am. The mini fusion power stations, I believe. But for those, we need to have carbon nanotubes first. And like I said, I have no idea how many carbon nanotubes we need to make. Maybe we should just make a few for now. Like almost handcrafted, but we can't handcraft them. Just to see... Yeah, we should do that. Just to see what... just to make enough fusion power plants. For fun. Already had some of that. Oops. Go see about some graphene over here. Although I have some too. And then we need to put these into a chemical facility. Okay. Nanotubes. Is it going to stop it? No, probably 20. We apparently aren't... Oh no, we're flagging on blue science now. Is it just because of the production rate here? Yeah. Is this... Doesn't use red, and it barely uses any yellow. Yeah, that's our problem. So that irregularity is really going to hurt us here with our combined chemical plant, or oil refinery. So we're going to want to do a rebuild of that at some point as well. Unfortunately. Oh, this makes 2 per recipe. Nice. So we'll get 40 out of the deal. Here's some fiber. Yeah. Okay, so these... First, the huge energy released by the controlled fusion reaction of deuterons into electrical energy. Although right now our power is good, but I want to at least put one of these down just to take a look at it. So it looks like a slightly bigger, or no, actually the same size, just blue. Yeah, it's literally the same. The same exact model, just has some blue to it. Something tells me that a fusion power station would physically look different than a thermal power station. But that's just me. I didn't get any of these out. Just get like one. Nine megawatts maximum power. The deuterium fuel rods have a energy of 600 megajoules, and they give us plus 300 in the fuel chamber generation. So that's much better than the hydrogen fuel rods we've been using. Thank you, Calidorn, for the full year sub. It has been a while. Thank you so much. Okay, and then... let's see. So these, yeah, these are quite a bit more dense. I wonder what the stack size is on these beasties, though. Let's see, let's take out 120. Okay, so they stack in stacks of 20, compared to stacks of 30 for these, so that's no comparison whatsoever, because they have, what is that? 15 times the power, the energy, and they also give us an extra 100% fuel chamber generation. I never take whose advice? Calidorn's advice? Why would I do that? I mean, what? This is kind of not necessary right now. So what should we work on next? We did... I think we need to... We did make some of these, but I think we need to wait until we know science-wise what we're going to need. I think we should probably just queue up some more yellow science. That's purple. That's yellow. And we're going to need these. Oh, that's the... Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need these. Go ahead and queue that up. And then we'll be able to do information matrix. Let's go ahead and queue those up too. Titanium glass. Glass, titanium, and water. Get that queued up. That'll go into this plane filter. It eventually goes into quantum chips. That eventually goes into Assembler Mark III, Green Science, and Green Science warpers. Where do we get the other warpers at? Were those here? Somewhere? Here. Okay. We need to do this miniature particle collider too, because this is what gives us the other recipe for deuterium. And since we don't have a deuterium giant, we're going to eventually probably need to be bringing that in. I guess we should queue up this too. Satellite power distribution. Did we do that? We did that. We did this. That needs purple. We'll be able to do these also. Go ahead and queue that up. That's going to be a little while. I think we've queued up everything we can. Nope, we can do this one as well. And that... Why do I know... Oh, yeah, we're going to need... We need purple cubes unlocked. Okay. Fractionators are better than the particle collider for deuterium? Why is that? Because it's... Fractionators give us 1%? Oh, the power is insane. Okay, well, I do have a few fractionators going here. So, we might be okay on deuterium. But I need to also reverse this belt. Now that we have... actual use for deuterium. So, holy crap, 12 megawatts versus, what is this, 720 kilowatts? Yeah, so it's 12 megawatts for 5 deuterium every, whatever the hell that recipe was. Every 5 seconds, so 1 deuterium per second. And that's our framework. I would agree with you if I was running out of hydrogen by the time I got to this point. But they're not consuming all the hydrogen on the belt anyway, so I don't think it really matters. Plus, that looks cool. I mean, can you deny that that looks cool? Burger talk caveman? Yeah. Yeah, I get your point, but it looks cool. And you can't deny that value at all. I mean, there's definitely something to be said about looking cool. Okay, so we have lots more power here. We're going to need more speed here, I think. So do you descend into caveman anytime you eat beef, or is it just today? Oh boy, we're going to need a lot of those nanotubes. Holy crap. I suppose that's where we want this spiniform stalagmite at some point, because it's a little bit better if we have it. Although now we have fire ice, so we're doing okay with we'll be able to do okay with graphene. I think we should just make some more of those orbital collectors and keep moving on that front. So let's I guess we'll set up another interplanetary station, because I think... Oh no, this is our first one. This one? Yes. Let's do our full accumulators here. And we'll just do a small amount. Route demand. That makes sense. I didn't look at power usage, but that makes sense. It's kind of interesting that they have such a thing, though, considering that. Oops. Doggone it. It's a little too hypersensitive there. Let's go up to 1,000. Maybe. Yeah. And that makes sense, that they, You kind of get what you get with them. Okay, and this. We have those over here. And then thrusters. I'll do it eventually. I'll do it eventually when it matters. Right now it doesn't matter very much. Okay, that's 6 more. I suppose I should put these in the mall here someplace, but also I don't know that I can be bothered. Especially because they take crap from different places. So I should... Eventually we're just going to rebuild this mall. I think maybe Tuesday stream might be rebuilding oil refining though. Just because it's come to the point in time, I think, where we're going to have to break it apart by each stage in the process and put it all into planetary stations. Well, you're building a little bit bigger than I probably will. So there's that. I also probably need to produce these thrusters a little bit faster than that. So I, before you came, unless you were here in Silent Calendar, and I showed off the calculator that we worked on. So I'm going to post that in my Dyson Sphere channel. Well, you commissioned said calculator. How about that? And you tested it for me. So we'll call that we. But you're welcome to post it too if you'd like. Yeah, that's a bunch more collectors, so we can probably go take those up to the giant. Oh, you added it into yours? Cool. There it is. Get there. Okay, now we gotta find our collectors. Guess I should soar a little. We can find our collectors. Oh, there they are. Okay, can we, like, control this flight a little bit? Game? There we go. Now I gotta go find my spot again.
When being outside of building range...
Oh, hush. Nobody asked you. Okay, that's too close, so we should be able to go right here. Yep, right there. It's every 2 major grids, so it's kind of an easy number to find. Which is nice. I like to dismiss Captain Obvious as quickly as possible when he says something that I already know. I'm not as sassy as you. So there's that. I don't have any more thrusters. Okay. And I have no idea where we are. We'll just fly around till we find our home. There she is. Oops, I just burned through all my power because I'm an idiot. So... I don't even have the power to power the bots. Well, that's a bummer. Wait a minute. Why don't I? There's some power there. Did I leave them behind by accident? I bet you I left them behind on the gas giant, didn't I? Now how do I get them back? I assume they eventually catch up to me. Well, sometimes you gotta try these things, you know? Yeah, they could take a few minutes. Here they come. It didn't take too long. Okay. Now we can go back into town. Oops. That wasn't what I wanted. My planet's a mess. What else is new? Yeah, let's check it out. Go for the whole thing. Burn through this stuff as best we can. And then we'll start working on the... chewing on the deuterium. Alright, we got the particle control technology. And I think we're gonna... let's take a look at what that looks like, and then I think we're gonna wrap up for tonight. That looks like more of these crystals. More plastic. Yeah, so it's time. It's time to break apart the oil refinery and make each stage be its own dedicated area in the process, because we only want to do cracking when we actually need to do cracking, which is probably less and less now, especially that we can also get hydrogen from, although, wow, we're actually chewing through that hydrogen. Interesting. Although we mostly need it for the graphite, but I guess we could start making graphite out of coal again. It's probably the better idea, and stop making power out of coal, make graphite out of coal instead. We have plenty of options for power now with the fusion of the deuterium and the ray receivers and things like that. So I think maybe that's the best thing to do next, is to start tearing apart these oil refineries and rebuilding them as components of each component, instead of all clustered together like this, which this was not the best idea. So I shame myself for that episode, but this game, especially at this stage of this game, it's all about experimenting, figuring out new ways to do things, or different ways to do things, because you might stumble on the best way. Probably not, but you might. I don't see any of our usual raid targets online right now. Don't see anyone live in... Yeah, I don't see anyone live in Red Circuit. So I think we'll just pick a random Dyson Sphere player. Find somebody down toward the smaller channels. I think we'll raid this person at random. Okay, so thanks everyone for coming. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Halloran, that we're gonna stop doing the X-ray cracking as part of it, and just start making a bunch of graphite from coal instead. Alright, so thank everyone for coming. Thanks, Jake. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And we'll be back again tomorrow night for Co-op Shenanigans. And then we'll be back here on Tuesday to completely rebuild and rip up the oil refineries. So that'll be fun. Thank you guys. We'll see you on tomorrow night. Enjoy the raid. Bye for now.